What's good, guys? We got a bit of a different video for today. Probably my proudest video to date. Obviously, you guys saw by the title and thumbnail. Today, I'm going to be retiring my mom. That's right, that sounds insane to hear. I've been wanting to do this for the longest time. For like the past 3-4 years, I've had this on my mind and I've been pushing towards it, and today the time has finally come. I'm by myself right now. Andrea's on her way to pick me up to drive over to my parents' house to get this done. My parents have zero idea. My whole family knows nothing. The only person that knows that I'm doing this is Andrea. And before I continue, I want to give a huge shout out to Andrea, because technically this is her money as well, because we do this social media stuff together. Without the both of us, we wouldn't be making the money that we're making. We make this money together. But yeah, before we continue, I want to give a little bit of backstory on, you know, why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I'm retiring my mom. My mom didn't work like a real job for a very long time, right? Because my dad was like, you know, he had his landscaping business, he was doing his thing, bringing in good money enough to pay everything and, you know, keep us up there. But about 5 years ago, my dad was diagnosed with cancer, so he was forced to retire. He was, you know, on the verge of death a couple times actually. First cancer, he beat the cancer, and then a couple months later, like a year later, he got this blood infection, which was actually worse than the cancer. But luckily he's all good now, but he still can't work. Obviously he's kind of, you know, banged up now from all that stuff that he went through, so they couldn't pay the bills, so my mom had to pick up a job. And she's been working this job. I don't want to say where and what she does, just like out of her privacy. It's nothing bad or anything, it's just she works fast food, I'll say that. And you guys know how that is. It's someone who's 60 years old shouldn't be working fast food. Like if you're 20, whatever, I don't know. It's just, I can't get her to, you know, switch jobs, so why not just completely get rid of her job? So in this backpack, I got $10,000 cash. And before I continue, I know $10,000 isn't enough to completely retire a person. I know a ton of the comments are gonna say that. I'm giving her this, and I'm going to be giving her money every single month. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I love you, Mom, and I hope you enjoy your late birthday present. I was supposed to do this on her birthday, but you guys know that we were all in Tahoe, so didn't get a chance to do it then, but it's happening now, and it's happening today. I'm retiring my mom. Holy shit, that's crazy to say. Like, I just turned 24 and I'm retiring my mom. Like, oh, this is crazy. To everyone who's been watching the channel, thank you guys. I know we say this every video, but because of you guys, I can do things like this. We can do things like this. And yeah, let's go retire my mom.
You nervous? He's so nervous, guys. Oh my gosh. If there's anyone that deserves this, it's Isaac's mom. She is such a hard worker. She never, she complains a lot, but she's still a hard worker. And, you know, she is older. We don't want her working anymore. We've always said this. We have been working for this, and it's so crazy that we finally get to do this for her. I'm just nervous on how she's gonna react. Listen, she's not a very expressive person.
Yes, I did forget to tell you.
So if she looks mad, she's probably very happy.
I could surprise my mom with the house and she'd be like, oh, like,
okay. Nice. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, his whole family's, yeah.
Don't expect those like YouTube reactions. Oh,
crying,
my God.
Yeah.
Crying.
We'll see, you will see though.
But you never know.
Because this is a very big thing, so maybe it will bring out that big emotion in her that we've never seen.
I better, or else I'm taking it back.
Be like, all right, video's over, give me the money back. Also, some of you guys might be wondering, like, how come they're only doing it for Isaac's mom? What about Andrea's mom? Because you guys have met my mom. But I will say my mom is like 20 years younger. She's still got a long time ahead of her. She has a good job, and it would take a lot more to retire her at this point. But yeah, obviously we have things planned for her, which you guys will get to see eventually. But that's why we really prioritize this.
She was also like, do not retire.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, she was like, don't retire me right now, like I'm still good, I can still work, and like she has a really good job that she loves, so that's why we're not doing this for my mom as well. What's happening?
¿Estás lista para tu surprise?
Yo ya sabo. A ver, le han dicho que se peinaran.
Yeah, take it out! What's gonna take so long? You're like a turtle or something?
¿Qué más podemos
Es para ti.
Sí, falso.
$1,000! $2.
Is that real?
Ya no quiero que trabajes.
That's cool.
Seriously?
¿Será aquí 500 pesos? ¿Para qué me van a alcanzar?
Son
Quiero ver,
10,000
Quiero ver.
y te voy a dar el dinero que te iba a dar el seguro después de los 4 años que ibas a trabajar.
¿Qué?
Oh my God.
I can't believe it.
Why you need money?
Surprise.
Ya tienes un hijo riquillo.
Oh my God. Ay, que Dios los siga bendiciendo.
Actually, no
Oh
quiero.
my God.
Resultados que tiene.
Oh my God.
Felicidades por los 2 millones de suscriptores que
Ay,
tiene.
también.
Ya lo vimos.
La bota. La bota.
Ay, gracias.
Siempre vemos sus videos.
Que jamás pensamos en un hijo tan exitoso que le echó ganas. Y salió
Pero,
adelante.
que sea generoso
Que
con
no,
los papás.
que no va a ser como uno que apenas te alcanza el dinero y todo. Pues uno no les puedo dar mucho. Realmente, pero lo que les dimos fue de todo corazón.
You know, let me cry too.
You crying?
¿Es realidad o estoy soñando?
No, she thinks it's a
Voy a
prank.
tener el dinero así.
Ay, no, no.
Muchas gracias.
No, ¿a nada que quieres decir ya al último?
Pues que Dios los siga bendiciendo y pues aquí estamos para lo que necesiten, ya saben, en lo que puedan. Y gracias por todo y échenle ganas.
Yes, ok.
Ay, gracias.
Te lo mereces.
Ay,
Ay.
gracias.
Ya no hay que trabajar más.
Ay.
Okay guys, we just left my mom's house and I think everything went pretty successfully.
Yeah, it did. And fun fact, she was supposed to go to work today, like a couple minutes ago.
She would be at work right now.
Yeah.
She didn't go, but she didn't quit. She is gonna go in tomorrow, and then she said that when she gets her next paycheck, that's when she's gonna be like, yeah, guys, like I'm out.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
It took her a while to like understand what was going on.
Yeah.
And like she just kept looking at the money, looking at us. She's like, I can't even like understand this. She's like, I don't.
No, they all thought it was prop money. As soon as I pulled it
Yeah,
out.
they thought it was fake money. Like we were pranking them, which understandable because we have pranked them in the past.
That would be
Sorry.
too far. That
Yeah.
would be too far.
That would be like on another level of messed up. Honestly, it did go really well. It was nice to
It did.
see like how emotional she got, and you know, I didn't film anything obviously because it was like some very like raw family moments that like I just wanted them to share. But they said some really nice things about Isaac, about how when he was little, everyone thought he was gonna be the fuck up, the like loser of the family, which is like messed up. But like, it's nice that they recognize his hard work and like.
And
know,
I understand because they come from like a go out, work hard labor, and you know, I never wanted to go to work with my dad. I never
was
wanted
the
to go to work
lazy
with my brother.
one.
I was the
He
lazy
just didn't want to
one,
be a landscaper.
but I didn't want to
Yeah.
do that because I knew there was other ways to make money, and I knew that with YouTube and social media there was, you know, there was a way to do it without having to go out there and do all this crazy work that's gonna kill you, right?
Yeah.
But I get it. They don't see that, and they don't see the vision.
Exactly, and it's harder for them to understand because like where they come from and like that generation, they kind of still have that mindset of like you have to go out and do hard labor and everything to make it. But like they're starting to understand, like with us, obviously they've seen all the accomplishments that we had, and they support us guys like crazy. Like
They
his
do.
dad has always watched our videos. His dad likes every video. They're the first ones to like congratulate us, like 2 million. As soon as we got there, they were congratulating us, and like this is very different for them. But it's really nice to see them like at least try to understand it and be part of it.
Even though at the beginning they were kind of like, oh,
Yeah,
like, why are you doing the videos? Like, go get a
Yeah.
job. They were never like, stop doing the videos. It's never gonna work. It wasn't
Yeah.
that type. They were just they were looking out for us and, you know, telling us like, okay, if you're sure about this, do this, but also have this on the side. That's kind of how
They wanted us
treated
to like stay in school, things like that, which I understand. But guys, this is what it's all about. Like being able to do something like that for our family. Like I got really emotional. I was like biting my tongue because
Yeah.
I don't want to cry.
No, I think we got at least one tear out of my mom. I don't know if I saw it come. Did one come? Okay, good.
She definitely cried a couple times. But like, it's just crazy being able to like get to this point, like where we're accomplishing all the things that we set down. Yeah. Like we set those goals and we're accomplishing them. Like we bought our house. We're gonna buy my car. Like we just retired his mom. Like, holy shit, babe.
People always talk about like, you know, oh, when you get rich, you buy a Lambo, you buy this, and it's like, those things are amazing, don't get me wrong, but like true happiness is this type of stuff, right? Yeah. Telling your mom that she never has to work again, like that's different. It's really different. Like,
it is. It really is. And like his parents, they come from very, very humble beginnings. Like they grew up in a little town in Mexico. They were very
like,
poor.
It was beyond like, like you think poor and you're like, oh, you're like paying, you're on paycheck to paycheck, barely paying bills. No, I'm talking they didn't have money for a pencil,
and they've worked all their lives.
My dad started working when he was 8 or 9, like hard labor.
He's the oldest of like 12 brothers, guys. He literally helped. Like I could go on about this forever. Like
we don't want to like make. You know, we don't want you guys to like feel bad. No, like that's all in the past, and they made it themselves. Like
they got you here.
Exactly. Like I never felt like I needed anything. Like I always knew that we weren't, you know, like rich or we didn't have a lot of money, but I never felt like I needed something that I couldn't have. Like I got the phone, I got the new clothes, I got everything, even though my parents were like, you know.
Yeah, and that's why they deserve it. And I feel the same way about my family. But like I said, I just have so much respect for his parents, for everything they've done, hard work they did all their lives. His dad is an incredibly like hardworking person to this day. Like he's a lot older, he's had some health issues, and he's still like there to help. The first one to be like, oh, you need help doing this, you need help lifting this. Like he's always there. And his mom too, like she's always offering to come and like help me clean, help me cook, like whatever it is. So I'm really happy.
They deserve it.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy that we were able to do this, and we're obviously gonna be there for them to help them in any way that we can, because we're in a position to be able to do that. And it's just amazing that we're in a position to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know, to be able to help our families. And like we just took them on that trip to Tahoe, and I want to keep doing things like that with our families. Like also, they do only speak Spanish, and I know a lot of our audience doesn't speak Spanish, but we wanted to share that with you, and hopefully those subtitles help a little bit. You can't you can't really capture the emotion as well, but it was a very emotional and raw moment in our lives, and we wanted to share with you guys, because none of that would be possible without your support. We love you guys, and
see you guys on the next one.
Peace.